My name is Naly. I'm 8 years old, and today we're going to be learning American textbook reading, science, book 1. We're not learning to book 2. Today we're going to be in lesson 2 of part 1. Today we're going to be learning life cycle of a plant. So we have learned the parts of a plant in lesson 1. And we have learned plants have each part and they help the plant. And now let's start with the vocabulary. Key vocabulary. Remember, we also have more vocabulary. Let's start. Life cycle. What is life cycle? Life cycle is like a wheel of a bicycle. The wheels go round and round. And this life cycle is like a wheel. It is also going round and round, but it doesn't have a shape like a bicycle. This life cycle has a series of changing. So when I am a baby, I get to a child, and then I get to a teenager, and grow to an adult. That's a life cycle. But today we learn about the life cycle of a plant. So it is changing. Like when this bicycle and it is a seed, and then it grows to a seedling. It has a change. A life cycle is a series of changes occurring in an animal or plant. So animal also has a life cycle. I think all living things has a life cycle. Next, seed. What is seed? Seed is the first part. The part, it all starts with a seed. And then we put the seed to the ground. We water it. Like from a week, the seed will grow up into a little seedling. And everything starts from a seed. If it's a plant, and it's the smallest part of a plant. It is not all seed that is big like this. The seed is very small, like an apple. When you cut off an apple, what can you see? The seed is very small. A seed is the small part of a plant from which a new plant may grow. And some adult plants, when it grows to an adult, it may have seeds, like a strawberry seed. Some seed is outside and some seed is inside. Some fruits of a plant cannot eat. And some fruit, like a cone cannot eat. And it's a seed of a pine tree. And you know that a seed is the smallest part from a plant. Next, seedling. What is seed? When the seed puts in the ground, I think 1 week, and then they will grow into a seedling. A seedling is a young plant that grows out from the seed here. And we need to water more so it can get bigger. Next, sprout. Yeah, a seedling. A seedling is a young plant that sprouts out when 1 week, and then it sprouts out this little seedling. This is the word that I use. If a plant or seed sprouts, new leaves begin to grow on it. Sprouts up, and then there are 2 leaves. They're an apple. So next, seed coat. What is seed coat? Seed coat is like you're wearing a coat to protect you from the winter. Seed also needs coat. So like birds want to peck it, it can get hurt and break over. Some seeds break over. When you cut half of an apple, you see there are black seeds. But I think these seeds aren't black inside, and that black color is the seed coat of that apple seed. A seed coat covers and protects us, so it covers all. But the jacket doesn't cover all our face. Next, got a cone. What is a cone? A cone is a fruit from a pine tree. Yeah. Where do you meet pine trees? There are many places that has pine trees. There is a cone in the pine tree. In the pine tree, there are many cones. And actually, we cannot eat this cone. This cone is the fruit of the pine tree, but we cannot eat this cone. Not all fruits that we can eat. Some fruits may be dangerous, and when you eat this inside, it may be hard and hurt your mouth, and sometimes losing your teeth. And now, next, the new vocabulary that today we learned, adult. So what is adult? Like your mom and dad are adults. They're fully grown. And that is adult. And an adult tree is a tall tree. Like when pine trees get bigger, it starts to getting the pine cones, but not so as this. It is not called an adult. Here, look at a picture of an adult tree. Grows. It has big brown stem, and it should be healthy if we water it to the roots. We cannot water it from their leaves at the top because it's very high. Now, let's go to the visual summary. So, plant life cycle. This is a review from a frog's life cycle over here. But I'm sure. So what's this plant? I love this plant. This plant is a strawberry plant. Now, a strawberry plant also starts from a seed. Some seeds live in water, but some seeds may live in the land. Yeah, like a lotus. It lives in the water, but it is very deep. The lotus is very deep. Its seed is high apart from above the soil or the sand in that lake. Yeah, and there are also maybe some plants. Their flowers are up in the surface of the water. They're the pond, actually a pond or lake. First, our plant life cycle starts from a seedling. Like us, our first thing starts from a baby, but it starts from a baby, but we are born out of our mothers. So, like a seed, we're a baby. Next, the seed which grows, we need to put it into a place that has actually enough sunlight, to pour water every day, enough water, or it will dry up and withers. It is not good to have. Then the seed starts to germinate into a seedling. So what's a seedling? It's a young plant. A seedling is a young plant. It grows from a seed. Here, grows. And then what does this seedling going to do? Yes, it sprouts up. The seedling sprouts up. It starts to grow more leaves. No, the seedling sprouts more leaves. And it becomes growing plants. Growing plants are plants that keep growing up. Like this is child and this is teenager. Not actually. This is maybe child. Next, flower. We have flowers. So some plants doesn't have flowers, but strawberry plants has flowers and love their flowers. It's white. And then these flowers will make fruit. Like the honeybees will go to these flowers, collect nectar, and then they help to get the fruit. And we can actually eat strawberries. Delicious. And where do we get seeds from the strawberries? It's not actually inside. It's the outside, the cover of the strawberry. Look inside. They're little tiny yellow dots, not actually black. And that's how a strawberry plant life cycle is. And this life cycle, when it dies, these seeds, we put it on the ground again, we pour water again, and it starts the life cycle. All. Each plant. Now, next we go to the up close part. How to eat Scrabble? This looks a little bit crazy by this bird eating the seed. But how? There are many ways that seeds can travel from place to place. Some seeds can travel very, very far. So, let's start from the first picture. Floating on the air. Here. Yes, this is a picture from a picture of a dandelion. A dandelion, and then these little tiny seeds. Here are the seeds, black seeds with tiny flowers. It's like cotton. It flows in the air. And when spring comes, there are many flowers. And when you go into the forest, meet these dandelions, some people actually sneeze, achoo! Because these one tickles our nose. We just want to sneeze out. And that is one of these 4 examples that how the seeds travels. Next, eaten by animals. So some animals eat seeds, like birds. And sometimes they cannot figure it out inside their tummy, and when they go to poop, they poop out. They poop out the seed. And the seed actually grows when the bird goes to the bathroom and they actually grow there. Yes, and that's the next one. And the third one, floating on the water. Yes, this is more clear than the birds eating the seed. And then it poops out, the seed goes to a bathroom and just go there, the animal's bathroom. This is much cleaner. Floating by water. And some seeds, like the wind blows by, it drives to a pond or water. And then rain, much, and then to a stream, flowing, and some seeds actually grows to the water, or some seeds to the water. The water pulls it, and flows, and it'll fetch it to the land, like that. And it'll grow just much cleaner. It'll be cleaner on the outside. Don't like pooping out there. Next, 2 things. Do you have a dog? Dog at home. Actually, I didn't have because my mom doesn't have doggies. And some seeds actually can stick on dogs' fur. Some seeds that has sharp things that can hooks on the end. Yeah. And when sometimes they stick to people things like I'm wearing a socks, and then I went up a hill. There are many seedlings and seeds or in grasses. And when I go, oh, I'm comfortable. And then I put on my socks, and then I see seeds, 10 seeds or more than 10 seeds, and then I put it away at some kind of land so it can grow up grass like other seeds. Yeah, it can stick to things, and that is how. And when the people of the dog will wash these seeds away. And when it goes to the bathroom, oh, grows there. Now, I think it's all for today that we learned. And so, do you understand all the things today that we learned? Thank you. Just goodbye.